Hi, I'm Teddy Burris, your Google Workspace and Gmail strategist, trainer, and coach. And I was asked this question. Someone asked me, how do I get the numbers out of a text cell in a Google Sheet so I can have the numbers where I can add them up? And I'm going to show you how to do that in this video. So here's an example. I've got this, these 123 turtles, 54 apples, 434. And so I can't do anything with that. I can't say a normal formula equals this plus 5. Can't do it because it errors out because this is not a value. This is text. And you can't add numbers to text. So in order to make this work, I've got to get that 1, 2, 3, that 54, 434. I got to get those numbers out of there. And that's really easy to use. There's 3 functions that you can use in Google Sheets as well as in Excel that are really useful to parse out or extract out data from a single cell. And then you can take that data and convert it into a number and do stuff with it. One of them is called the left. And that's where you pull the left X number of characters out of a cell. But you also need to know what that number of characters are. The next one is mid. That's where you pull the middle of text out. Or I use it also to pull the remainder out. After I pull the left out, I can pull the remainder with mid. So that's another one. I'll show you how to use that. And then the last one is right. And that's where you pull the right number, specific number of characters off the right of a formula. Or it's going to be off of text. So I could pull the left 3 and get the 1, 2, 3. I could pull the right 4 and get bags. But I'm going to use the left and the middle because those two together will give me everything I want out of that cell into 2 cells by themselves. Now I'm also going to use the find function to help me do this. The find function lets me find the location of a specific character in those cells. And if you'll notice, the numbers are separated by a space. So I'm going to find the space, the character number, or the number where it is. In this case, it's 1, 2, 3 is 4. Find the space, it's the 4th character. In this case, it's the 3rd. And I'm going to use that to put these formulas together to pull this data out. And let me show you what I'm talking about. All right, I'm going to write the first formula, and I'm going to get the 1, 2, 3 out of there. So I'm going to use the function left, and the way you start a function is you have the equal sign, just like any other formula. Left of what? The left of what? The left of this. I just use my arrow keys and whatever to A1. And then you have to have a comma. Now, it wants to know how many characters. Now, I could write 3. Look, I could write 3, and there's my 1, 2, 3. But that's not the answer. The real answer is because I want to copy this formula down and use it when it's 3, it's 2, it's 3, it's 2, it's 1. So I've got to find the number of characters. Now I'm going to use the find function. So I'm going to hit find. Find what? I want to find the space. Find the space where? Comma in A1. And I'm going to start where? Start looking at space 1. Now, because I only want the first 3 characters, and when I find that space is going to be character number 4, then what I have to do is back off 1. So I'm going to get the left of A1, and I'm going to go, the number of characters I'm going to go is based on where is the space and back up 1. So find the space in A1, and you have to say start at character 1. But then I say back up 1. Now I have to put close parentheses. Now when I hit enter, there's my number. Now depend upon what I'm doing. If I'd written that from scratch, it may have come up and said, do you want to copy this down? And because I was playing around, it didn't do it. So I have to hit Control-C to copy that. Then I have to come down here and say, highlight these cells, and I have to either edit paste or Control-V to paste it. And there's my numbers. And I know they're numbers because I can do this now. Equals this minus 1. 122. And there's that autofill feature I was talking about. So there's my formula. Now, if I want to at this point, I can highlight all of that. I can hit Edit Copy or Control C, and then I can right click up here and do Paste Special and Values Only and get rid of the formula and only have the numbers. Now, let's get turtle out of there and apples, bags. Let's get the text out of that. So I'm going to use the mid function. Equals mid of what? Of this. How many characters do I want? Where do I want to start? Well, I want to start at the length of 1, 2, 3 space. So I'm going to use length of this. Now I need to move over 2 because 1, 2, 3 is only the third character. I need the fourth, which is the space. I need to go to the fifth. So I'm going to do plus 2. And then when you use the mid function, you need to tell it where are you looking, where do you start, and how far do you go. Well, they're all different sizes, so you can just do this. Go 100 characters and close it. So I'm looking for the mid of A1. Start at the length of C1, 1, 2, 3, plus 2, 4, 5, moves me to the T, and then go 100 characters. And there's turtles. Again, there's the formula. Now I can take that, Control C and copy, bring it down here, and paste it. And there's all the words. So those are broken. And again, I can highlight that, copy that, and then right click and paste special or edit paste special and values only, and all of my formulas went away. And there's my data. This is really a pretty cool set of tools, these functions, these text functions, the left, the middle, the right, and find. And I forgot to say I was going to also teach you the length function. So you use these to pull data out. Now I'm going to drop these formulas back in here, and I'm going to save the spreadsheet so you can come back and look at it later and you can figure out what formulas I used. I'm Teddy Burris, your Google Workspace and Gmail strategist, trainer, and coach, and I hope this is helpful for you.